Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Tools already there for Hanwha Esports as Dudu is going to take away the Graves into the Gragas.
It's another champion here for Hanwha Esports that can, you know, given the distance that Kwangdong Freecs have to...
More comfortable. As on the bottom lane, it is going to be the slight range advantage for the Jinx. Is good. Chains are going to connect. Karis, yeah, going to have to flash to get out of the way of that one. Orbit Deception is going to get dodged. And the flash forward from the LeBlanc. Fate really putting his foot down in this match. LeBlanc, pretty cool.
And then once you have your ult, you get two of them.
Yeah. Well, Elm, he's not going to go for the flashless Ahri. He's looking to try and help out Keen in this matchup. There is the knockback, and this is looking all too easy as well. Elm is even going to be able to safeguard over to help make sure that he can get the...
Free plates instead. So you kind of are stuck down here as Samdi and Vista. Rift, or rather Drake, is going to go over.
Control. So we're just going to focus elsewhere, where you guys are not.
Volibear dive, the first one. See if Teddy can survive this. He has level 6.
Yeah, and we are going to be able to turn this tower off if we want to, but not if Onfleek just straight up dies. He tries to ult to get himself out, but you ain't bailing him out of that one. That's way too expensive. As Hanwha Esports inside track as well as he moves down towards Shirley. Fade over the wall once again. Another brilliant solar flare for Hoyt. As LM dives in, he will be almost taken down. Yes, it's Onfleek that manages to get that one, and now all of the AoE damage is in there. Keen is very tanky. Teddy, though, he's at full health, and that's where you've got a problem, Hanwha. The Qs rain forward, and this is called a Zeri problem, ladies and gentlemen, and it's called Teddy.
Yep, and this is the early game Teddy Zeri. Let's wait and see how those kills he just picked up are going to affect this mid game. Because we're hitting it right now in nearly 17 minutes of the game. He's 3-0-3. Already had his Trinity Force
on the wrong side of this one as well. Feeling like they're in danger in their own jungle.
Didn't have his smite, and the eye of the Herald was pointed towards Hanwha Esports. They're like, well, if we hit that, Elm smites it. So they just kind of like awkwardly let the Herald leash back a little bit and walked away. And it's going to be two one-sided series on our hands here, Atlas. After watching the beginning of this game, the middle of it, and maybe we're towards the end of it, actually. We're closer to the end than we are to the beginning, I think, at this one.
I mean, yeah, I don't know whether it's going to 37 minutes or 38 minutes. Right now, Teddy and Elm thinking about going in on the Graves, and this is the problem, right? He is a split push champion that cannot split push anymore. Good kickback onto Onfleek, who's just getting straight up bullied. Didn't have his ulti available, and that's exactly what happens. This Volibear is in all of the waves shoved in so that they can never get vision. And then take whatever, you know, objective that you want to take when it comes up. And they've decided that the Cloud Soul to ride an ampersand, which I needed a lot of. It's a very difficult sign to make. As this inner turret is going to go down. Solar Flare, once again, this time going to connect onto Vista. Doesn't get out the ulti. So Vista does at least hold onto that one, which is a big tool. If they are going to be sieging, as that is more gold to go into the hands of Hanwha.
So this was kind of a Kwangdong round over,
and is going to help LM take this one down. Teddy does a heck of a lot of damage. Doesn't even have a Blade of the Ruined King completed or anything like that just yet, but it doesn't really matter. You just press the Q button a whole bunch of times. The Super Mega Death Rockets come through here as Onfleek. He's running really quickly, but there's a body slam there. Pop goes the teddy bear, and he just exits the fight. Nothing he could do at all. Keen's going to get his hand shook, but he's not really shaking after that. As Vista at 50%, Keen to come on over and just deny him getting anywhere near this Baron.
That's what we call a successful delay of Baron.
Yeah.
It's a successful delay of the Baron.
A successful expressway to the Death Chamber.
Yeah, that was a plane that just didn't get off the ground.
Yeah.
Poor Teddy Bear. Meanwhile, the real Teddy, the Grizzly, that is the AD carry for Kwangdong Freecs, is just going to help take them out. 404.
We've had some angry bears today, you know. We've got Teddy right now.
Yeah.
Well, now he's fighting Hoyt.
Hoyt's like, I can win this 1v1. That's how behind you are.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to win the 1v1, but I don't think
it's not a 1v1.
Yeah, this is real rough. Good body slam there from Keen. The flash does get him out, but that ain't a party cast. That is a death cask. Or a casket. That would have been a much better joke.
Ooh, yeah, that would have
been a way better joke.
Use that one next time. I like that.
Yeah, I don't think I want to, though, because it's starting to feel like we're beating a dead bear, right? It's not it.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, because of, like, you went back to this earlier about the vision clearing and how vulnerable he is, he has a more realistic way to get out, even if he doesn't. He has a more realistic option to get out. Like, he's the brunt of, I think, a lot of the problems that Hanwha Esports are facing, because he has to do something.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, there's not a lot of options that he has. It's just what happens when this style of composition gets so far ahead. Kwangdong Freecs played it very, very well. Great little mini stun into the wall there, but Vista was very, very dead in that situation. Teddy was tanking up a turret for an obscene amount of time. As Fate is going to run after Karis, goes straight into a charm, but Karis unfortunately does absolutely no damage. And so therefore Fate gets away. And now it's probably just going to be the end of the game. Kwangdong Freecs making absolutely short work of Hanwha Esports here. They're bearing down on these Nexus turrets. Play to the Ruin King. Going to be used there onto Dudu. Trying to help his team. Great little knockback with the cask. And Dudu and Karis just going to have to watch from the fountain as their Nexus erupts. Kwangdong Freecs, full control this entire game long. Absolutely fantastic stuff. That was a great little play there from Elm as well in the end, as no one's really going berserk. Super Mega Death Rocket sails wide and the Nexus will fall. 15-1. An absolute slaughter here from the Kwangdong Freecs.
So many great